Happy Friday, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? Hey, all week I have kept you covered about this Carolina Panthers team, and today will be no different than that. Chris Jenkins, aka Man of the People, you have a friend in the media, which is myself. Please get in the habit. Hit the like button, subscribe, tell a friend, and leave a comment, even if you just say what's up. That helps us grow. We really want to get to 20,000 subscribers. It helps us continue to grow, get interviews, and all that good stuff. Tell me how good you guys can hear me, all right? But nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and break down the richest cornerback in the NFL, member of the Carolina Panthers, J.C. Horn, had his first interaction with the media today. And it was cool to see Mr. J.C. Horn up there. And very great that he's still a part of his team as we're adding pieces. As everybody knows, defense, defense, defense. That was the big need for this team. They have addressed it by bringing new players. They have addressed it by re-signing some other players. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. One thing that we'll talk about as far as new players is, if you did not know, J.C. Horn was previously teammates with Rico, I believe it's Dowdle, is how you say his last name, but the running back that we just got from the Dallas Cowboys, which, footnote, we did basically I don't know if it could have been a trade, right? Because there's financial implications to it and contract length and all that jazz. But, we got Rico from the Dallas Cowboys, and then guess who signed with the Dallas Cowboys? Let's see if Antonio McClanahan guess. And while we wait for a guess, let's do what this man says. Like, subscribe, comment, and share the stream, please. Like Rico said, Miles Sanders is now a member of the Dallas Cowboys, whom a former Cowboy that is now with the Seattle Seahawks said he left because they will not win a Super Bowl. Wow. I got to talk to a few of my Dallas Cowboy friends that are fans about that statement right there, that your own guy left and said, we're not going to win a Super Bowl there. But nevertheless, again, J.C. Horn was excited, familiar with Rico, and excited he's with the team. Now, this deal to get J.C., this contract extension, he said it took a couple of weeks. I think it took a little more than that. Season's been over for a while, but he said the entire time he really wasn't so much focused on the price and what he was going to get, because he has, a lot of faith in his agent. Says he had a really good agent, and he just let the process play out. And something that I liked and took away from that interview today with JC was that he wasn't so much talking about the contract as he immediately goes to saying, like, I just want to get back to work. I just want to put in some work. I want to sharpen my skills. I want to get going with Mike Jackson. That's really good. That is really good to hear from JC saying that. I also had a chance to ask JC some questions, so I'm going to share that with you guys right now. JC Horn talking about his new contract, and I'll just let you guys hear the questions that I asked. I figured I'd go ahead and get a little bit more involved. Can't be mad at the people not asking questions that you guys want to hear. So let me go ahead and get this up for you guys. That's not it. That's my screen. All right, here we go. Hey, JC, it's Chris Jenkins. Congratulations, sir.
I appreciate that, man.
Hey, you kind of touched on. Hey, JC, it's Chris Jenkins. Congratulations, sir.
I appreciate that, man.
Hey, you kind of touched on it, but I wanted to ask again, what was this process like for you with this new contract, and kind of what's your attitude of, I'm the best, so it's time to let's get compensated like it as well?
My attitude is go ball, and I know I got the best agent in the business, so I was gonna let him handle that side of it. Like, my thing was just go put it on.
See, just a quick pause. Just a quick pause. He said, my attitude is go ball. Man, you just got paid. You ain't talking about a little vacation. You ain't talking about spending some money. He like, I just go ball. Like, the money's good, it's taken care of, it means I'm set for life. But now let's play this game that I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me go ahead and finish playing this.
Be available, which I hadn't been in the past, so I was just focused on doing that. And I knew David in the front office handled the rest, and so I'm grateful that I was able to get it worked out.
And your teammate Mike Jackson talked about how excited he was about it for you, but he said he's going to push you to show that you're worth more than that. What are your thoughts when you hear about that, and thoughts on playing the game with Mike?
Yeah, I mean, I feel him. Like me and Mike put in a lot of work. He helped my game tremendously. Just seeing how he attacked meetings, how he prepped, watching film, and when he out there, he kind of knows everything that's gonna happen before it happened. And he coaching on the sidelines, stuff like that. So we play good with each other. We raise each other game, give each other confidence. So I was super excited to see him sign back, and we were ready to just go ball again like we did last year.
So you appreciate that accountability?
Oh yeah, for sure. You definitely stay on.
All right, so there you have it today. A little bit of the conversation that I had with cornerback Jaycee Horn, and there he was talking about his relationship with Mike Jackson. I just thought it was really intriguing the other day how Mike Jackson was basically like, as long as Carolina offer me something, I'm coming back to play with JC. And, JC there responding to the fact that Mike's going to hold him accountable. He's like, yeah, he's good at it. He teaches me things, so I like it. So for me, continue to think, hey, a little bit of a round of applause for this Carolina Panthers team, the roster that they're putting together, the culture that they're building, Dan and what he's doing. So I'm liking it very much. And want to give a shout out to one of our members that just signed on, Miss Queen's Yarn Boutique, one of our members. We need our members. Appreciate you so much for being a member and for checking us out this late. Well, it ain't too late, but this Friday evening, holiday weekend. I had some more questions for JC. I'm going to go ahead and let this roll and let you guys hear a few more of the questions that I have for JC today during his media availability.
All right, we will go to Chris, followed by David.
Hey, JC, I just want to also, have you had a chance to just have that moment of reflection on what this means to you personally as a whole, and piggybacking off of that, response around the league has seemed rampant. It seemed like everybody, current and former teammates, were on social media talking about it. So I also want you to speak on that part as well.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't really too much hit me yet. Like I thought it would have. It's kind of just, it's an exciting time for sure, but it's kind of my mindset is just getting back to work and kind of proving, I am worth that and even more. So that's kind of where my head is. And, all the guys that show love on social media, I definitely appreciate them. Guys like Jalen, like you said, been one of the best corners in the league since, for a long time. So, yeah, it definitely means a lot to hear congrats from a lot of the former players and current players and stuff like that.
Thank you, sir. So, did you hear what he said? Like, my biggest takeaway from Jaycee Horn and his availability with the media and talking with him today was that this guy is one of those guys that just love ball. He just, I think about Dave Canales when he says it's about the ball. Like, Jaycee Horn just loves to play football, wants to be the best at football, wants to be able to shut you down at football. And he's glad he's continued to play. He's glad he's got this contract. But I like the fact that it seemed today more about like, let's get to work. I'm ready. I really feel like for him, getting these additional pieces on the defensive side, because Carolina Panthers have been busy doing so, that he's ready to go ahead and get more than 5 wins. He talked about that today. So yeah, we needed some pieces, and he talked about him and Mike Jackson being one of the better tandems in the league. But when you only get 5 wins, it's not going to be a lot of people that are talking about you. So I just feel like he's just hungry to get back in there, get in the OTA, start to get to know his new teammates, start to get to know what they're doing and communication. and play some football. So for those that have been optimistic about this team, I think you should continue to be optimistic and look forward to this team and what they're going to be coming up. A few little tidbits is that he had on the chain, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it said strap. So, he does the famous seat belt. So that's just another word that he uses to kind of talk about his coverage, being able to lock you down his chain with strap. And with this money, because he got just a few million plus million, okay, 25 million. He said that he's actually most interested in talking to Derek Brown because Derek Brown hasn't been in the locker room talking about his real estate investing thing that he does. I think specifically flipping houses, fixing them up. So he said that he's looking forward to having some conversations with Derek Brown and getting into a little real estate. And, hey, wish him the best of luck. Multiple streams of income. That's always pretty handy. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. Let's see, we got a few comments in here that I want to make sure I touch on the set. What's up to Queen Yarn? And, we had some negativity saying that he might not stay healthy all year. He did mention that he recently started going to, I think it was Proactive Sports or some Proactive something that's out in California to train. Felt like it got him trained more like he did once he was in college, and that they really had a program that was catered to his body, not just not just DBs or athletes in general, but just to his particular body. And he felt like it treated him pretty well, and that's something that he's going to continue to do, and hopefully, prayerfully, that'll keep him on the field. Best ability is availability, so hopefully that continues to be the case with my man JC Horn. Hey, hit that like button if you haven't already done so. It costs you nothing, means a lot to me. Leave a comment, just say what's up at the least. That also helps the channel continue to grow. We get into 20,000. I'm Chris Jenkins reporting for Charlotte Vibe.